This is a war on my senses. I can't even start normal. This is baffling how bad this is. And it had me wearing this shirt. And the words of, oh man, I'm so angry I can't even remember the name, but you know the line, game over, man, game over. This infuriated me. But this is, I did see War of the Worlds 2025, and this is directed by Rich Lee, is written by Kenny Gold and Mark Hyman with inspiration by H.G. Wells, and it stars Ice Cube, Eva Longoria, Iman Benson, Henry Hunter, and Devon Bostic. Um, th- I didn't know about this, uh, but what I did a little bit of looking it up before, after watching this movie, and that's Dottie again, who's gonna just keep barging in my reviews. Uh, but maybe she's protecting me because I'm so angry. And it's, oh Jesus, I there's so many things I could say. I want to say like every curse imaginable about this movie. Um, but in any case, we have, this was supposed to be released or mentioned in 2020, and then it went into production hell. I don't know a ton about it because this just released last month, and I already heard rumors that it was really bad, and you know I figured I'd give it a shot and see how bad it is. Um, and they're right. There's no doubt about it. But it, oh, well, here's my review. So we have uh, William Radford, played by Ice Cube. He runs. I don't. I don't even care. To be honest, I don't care. But in any case, he spies on everybody. He works for the government. He spies on everybody, and then of course the aliens attack. They come to Earth to destroy everything, or supposedly destroy everything, and we get to see it in different video clips because it's all at a computer or on the phone. It's not outside where we get to see all this destruction, and even when it's on the video cameras, it's like, oh yeah, there's a lot of destruction. There's some cars just going, mildly by, like everything's fine. It's the product placement. It's like Amazon's new cult or something like that. Have you accepted Amazon your Lord and Savior? Because that's what this is. Um. Oh man. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sure maybe you guys are getting a joy out of this. Uh. But yeah, it's so effing bad. And I'm just gonna say that, effing bad. It is a really bad movie. I This is something like I've concocted by from the producers, the film producers, where they release a really bad play to get a tax write off. That's what it seems to be. It's like, and I mean, granted, in the beginning, it kind of sort of was okay. They're granted okay because if it just focused like, a dad who's, you know, watching his kids all the time, he seems to enjoy watching people. He's not a likable character, but you think, there might be a movie in this. Could be. It's not interesting, but there could be. But nope, you got to slap War of the Worlds on there, and because why not? People are wanting to see War of the Worlds, or maybe not. I don't know. We had two War of the Worlds that I can think of. There's an old one I don't remember the year released, but then you got the Tom Cruise, Steven Spielberg War of the Worlds, and I bet both of those are Citizen Kane compared to this. This is like Jack and Jill, um, bad. Uh, the writing is awful. Ice Cube, especially, is terrible in this. He's given so many cringy lines, some moments that made just hate him, kind of hate the character even more. The side characters are at least passable, but still, the fact is, you're watching all this stuff on a computer screen when there's so much stuff going on outside of where he's located that it's like, why? And granted, there are movies that do the computer screen stuff better. Unfriended, I actually liked, despite it getting panned at one point. There's Searching. They actually utilize those things pretty well. Um, but here, when you have something big as War of the Worlds, it's like, what were you thinking? And Ice Cube's character is like, has these really cringeworthy lines like, "They blew up my house." It's like, who gives a crap if I say crap? Well, who cares if somebody blows up your house? There's destruction everywhere. Oh my god! And I feel like I'm talking, and it's like, oh man, this is such absolute. Oh my god. There's that, and then there's that really stupid moment where Ice Cube's character, I'm just calling him Ice Cube, but that's what he's known for. He's, um, I don't know, he pulls up when he before the attack happens. He has this "that was easy" button, and I'm like, I wish I just brought a button that says "that was stupid, that was stupid, that was stupid," and I kept looking at the times like how much more do I have to endure, and it's like, oh, it's like it it was painful. Hour and a half that should be short. It felt very painful to sit through. Um, is there anything good in this? I will say there are at least um, one good thing, because I think there was a moment that Ice Cube actually does a decent job, like because there's a bit of his backstory. Um, other than the fact that he spies on his family and just spies on everybody, checks everything. Um, yeah, there was a moment where he, was like, "Where's the wife come in?" Because he has a child and two children, and where's the wife in all of this? And there's a really good moment in that. But otherwise, there's not really a ton. And granted, there is another moment I guess I could think of is the idea for the story. It's pretty, out there, and doesn't always make a lot of sense. And it gets put. It just, I don't know. It tries to throw in all this kind of message about privacy and insecurity and all this stuff, and then you just slap War of the Worlds on again, and to make it involve privacy and security or data, because it's because I think the aliens are after data. Basically, they're after something. They're after data. They're trying to cripple humanity, of course. So because of all our technology and whatever. Uh, but oh man, I every time I talk about it, I end up just wanting to just get really angry, and it's not. I don't like doing that, but sure, I'm sure you guys enjoy it. Uh, I don't have much else to say. This is such a bad movie. I would not recommend it um, to anyone unless you have. I I say if you wanted to, grab some friends, get drunk. I don't know what getting drunk is like because I never got drunk in my life, but it's I don't drink, but I think you have more fun watching that drunk than or completely waste. This is I don't like giving 0 stars, and I will. It does have moments. I mean, the side characters like his kids and are do pretty decent job overall, but this shouldn't have existed at all. So I'm going to give it a half star. This is I would think that this is the second half star, and I always know what you did last summer half star, but I didn't get angry at that because this was a direct to DVD or video. This one felt like it was direct sent straight to streaming, which I guess in a way I shouldn't get angry at that either. But it's just the fact that you have something so big like War of the Worlds, like one of the biggest things, and then you got slap it on a computer screen or phone or tablet or whatever, and just have really bad writing, acting, and all that stuff. It's just not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it unless you're absolutely curious. So half a star. Yeah, I'm sorry. But in any case, what are your thoughts on the film? I'm probably sure most of you hate it, but leave in the comments below. Give a like or dislike of you know about if you like my review or not, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Hopefully, something better. Bye.